And you know, if you've been going to all your local PRs or you just love watching Smash, I highly recommend just coming out to one of these events in person and really just experiencing it, right? And it'll change your life.
Yeah, it really will, man. And okay, what do we got going on here? Is this Esam versus Headshot? Upcoming pretty good Samus. Pretty good Samus player, Headshot. Cannot remember where they're from. I believe Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Puerto Rico, I believe. Yes, yeah. Headshot coming out of Puerto Rico. Interesting matchup. I think kind of difficult. A matchup I've actually seen pretty recently. I started trying to pick up Samus, so I was watching the Esam versus Icy Misset. A matchup Esam has lost before, but one I think people would generally think is Pikachu favored. Really difficult for Samus to deal with the mobility, the quick up and down, the frame data of Pikachu. Samus not particularly strong out of shield outside of up B. Just kind of has a difficult time hitting Pikachu down and dealing with the Thunder Jolt, spacing. I don't want to say camping, but when Esam decides to, set up shop.
Quote spacing.
Yeah. When Esam decides to set up shop, it can be kind of difficult to deal with.
Right. And I mean, it's crazy too because Esam is an expert of this character. Esam has played Samus, and I mean, Esam's name stands for Samus. So, I mean, played Samus since Melee, and also plays Samus and dabbles with Samus in this game as well. So, Esam gonna have that character knowledge as well. We'll see if Headshot can make this a bit closer here. 100% not the sweet spot on that dash tag. That dash tag is a KO move for Samus.
Yeah, there's nasty. Samus has a lot of kills that'll kind of sneak up on you. Up B and dash attack. The buff that she got a while back actually made a huge difference, and we've kind of seen it in the results. This character has been climbing up, I guess you'd say, I don't want to say the tier list, but the results, at least, that we're seeing at nationals around the world.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So
I mean, we saw Let's Make Big Moves. We saw multiple Samuses in ninth place, right?
the Samus bracket, basically. Right?
Yeah, that was
Siski,
Samus
Icy Mist. Teaser coming up in Georgia as well with wins on, I believe, Cola and Fatality at some point. Samus has a lot going on. This is not the same character from the last game.
Wow, I love that. Trampling over the T-Jolt with the up B to get the stock off the top. Headshot keeping things close here. And Samus is a character that has gotten multiple buffs. Another character that is on the list of getting buffs here. And, that up throw killing earlier is probably the biggest one, right?
Yeah. Samus having access to a vertical kill throw to seal out those stocks is a massive game changer. I think one of the biggest difference makers in the results that we're seeing more recently. Right now, though, Esam maintaining a lead, but not the strongest. 82 as well on Samus. One of the heavier characters, I believe the 8th heaviest. Basically, only lighter than the super heavies in this game, and a couple of others. So Esam's going to have to tack on a bit more to feel comfortable on his ability to seal out the stock. That dash attack, not even close to doing it yet.
Yeah, and the thing about Samus, too, is that disadvantage, it can be really tricky. You can drift a lot of different ways with the down B, and Samus shifts her hurt box into a tiny little ball. It's just really hard to hit Samus when doing that, right?
Yeah.
So you have so much things, and it's so good for ledge trap with the Nair into the drag down smash for Esam. Bread and butter confirm here for Pikachu. You're able to use that Nair, drag your opponent down, and confirm into smash attacks. If you're at the edge of the stage, you'll go for down smash, or you can also confirm into up smash if you're good enough. The tricky one for that is you got to get the turnaround sometimes, but
yeah, not the easiest conversion, but if anyone's going to hit him, it is going to be Esam. Pikachu's lifeblood in the meta right now, and Esam starting to come away with it at 124, though can't feel too safe. Rageless Samus can't get the other kill quite yet, but Esam's going to have to be careful as he keeps stacking on this damage.
Ooh, another drag down. Not going to get completely dragged down, though. And at this point, Headshot is taking quite a bit of chip damage, if you will. The up B, not going to be quite enough from ground zero here.
I believe we are at up throw kill percent now.
Oh, it's time.
But how you go? Esam has no interest in getting grabbed right now. We see setting up shop a little bit. The Thunder Jolt start coming out, protecting the home base. And dash attack, not quite. Samus, that's a heavy suit right there.
And I mean, you mentioned earlier, right? Esam setting up shop, and Esam knowing when and where to do that, I think, is the biggest point, right? Like, we know that Esam knows this character, so just at this percentage, like Esam's not going to really be in grab range.
Yeah, just no reason to deal with that situation. Force Samus to do something in the middle. Esam's going to be stronger out of shield, able to confirm off almost anything, right? We saw a couple of drag down there and a down smash conversions already, so hit for hit, I think Esam's in a much better position to close out this stock, but dash attack finally going to do it. And Headshot, you really have to commit as Samus to break the wall that Esam starts putting up when he starts playing more defensively.
And I love how Esam's playing around the bomb setups. Headshot is trying to use the down Bs for the ledge traps, right? But Esam, I have quick attack. I have backer to edge guard too, but using that quick attack to just totally negate that. I'm going to go to the other side, and that's one of the tough things about picking Smashville is if you're playing characters like Diddy or Pikachu that can zip to the other side, right? That side switch is going to be a factor, and I feel like Samus gets so much off a ledge trap. Maybe you don't want to take Pikachu there, right?
Yeah, no. Samus, one of the best ledge trappers, arguably the best in the game with the bomb setups.
The
but
bomb
yeah,
setups are crazy.
Needs time. Can't run that fast to begin with. So really needs time and space to get that setup, get the proper timing, make sure the hitbox is active. And when Pikachu just turns the corner and runs the other way, not a whole lot Samus can do about it.
Zip, zip.
Oh, and we do have a switch coming out. Unless I was mistaken with the last round, we get the Dark Samus pick this time.
I mean, come on, man. Is that really a switch?
All right. All right. Okay, there are some important differences, actually. We've got
glasses push. Glasses push. Actually,
no hurt box shifting on the double jump. A less laggy but slightly shorter roll, and a neutral B that does hit a few more characters when hanging on the ledge and it's fully charged. Maybe Pikachu is one of them. That
could
I
be
don't
a
know.
factor.
If it happens, I'll assume that's why we saw the switch. Maybe needs the roll. Maybe it's just a psychological thing, you know. Feel buffed up a little bit, get those veins in the shoulders.
Yeah. I mean, aesthetically, let's be real. Dark Samus looks way cooler than Samus, right?
I have feelings about that character, but
really?
Let's not get political.
All right.
Now, headshot. Hold on to center stage. Slowly, bit by bit, not able to get really massive conversions. I think Samus's combo game not the greatest on Pikachu. A pretty small target. It can be kind of difficult to hit the narrow nair conversions off of early down throws. At this percent, not really many throw combos Samus can look for either.
Yeah, I think the biggest deal you brought up earlier was definitely the charge shot. I mean, just a lower hitting charge shot in general, I think is going to be helpful against Pikachu. Pikachu, notorious for being one of the better short characters, right? We had Pichu in the earlier meta of things, but Pichu kind of falling off quite a bit, and Pikachu still relevant in terms of results. Esam doing incredible things, actually having a huge tournament win over MK Leo right after we came back from quarantine at one of the glitches. So Esam is one of the few that has slain the king.
Do not forget this. I mean, I think everyone knows this character is great, right? There's been a lot of debate about whether Pikachu is more of an on-paper character or not.
Right.
But yeah, we have the evidence. This character has what it takes to win a major, which is the classic test, I think, of whether or not a character truly is top tier. And interesting exchange right there. Esam's sitting at a cool 130, but headshot going to lose that first knock.
Yeah, that dash attack trade coming out really big here for Esam. Huge conversion. Not going to get the splash hit on the ground here. Tries to catch the landing with the quick attack with the...
Oh, that is going to do it. 133, Pikachu so light.
Yeah, and right there, Esam just a miscalculation on that forward smash there.
The up B out of shield, no punish on the whiff from Esam right there. Headshot able to get a little bit of stage control going, trying to make up this percent deficit, but yeah, just really hard, I think, for Samus to find the openings on Pikachu. Just such a small target, and Samus has kind of narrow committal moves, with the exception of Fair, obviously, but just really difficult to pin down Esam when he has the movement on deck like this. Oh,
yeah, absolutely, especially when the T-Jolt are in front of Esam coming in on the approach there. That time we get the splash on the down air here. Down throw into Fair. Not going to get the KO, but sets up for a really good potential edge guard here. Esam trying to throw out the Fair, tries to throw out the up air there. Not going to connect any of it, though.
Looking for the charge shot, not able to get it out. It can be difficult, I think, to know when to go for charge and when to release in a matchup like this. When Esam starts putting out the Thunder Jolts, it becomes much more difficult to kind of stand there and get a charge going, right? They can be interrupted. A common read I think we may see is an attempt at sniping Esam out of the Thunder Jolt once you have sufficient charge, right? You read the jump on it, and it's one of the only ways to really kind of deal with it on the way out. But Esam dealing with that second stock, quick head to the chest, dash attack gonna take it out.
And that's what makes Pikachu so powerful. A lot of high opinions of Pikachu. It's not even really the things that are SDI-able. I think what makes Pikachu so fantastic, realistically, is the fact that you have an up throw that KOs at like 170-ish, 180, and then the dash attack as well that kills even earlier than that, right? So then at these higher percents, you just have the mix of like, well, you have to respect my grab and you have to respect my dash attack.
Yeah, the ability to, I think, vertical kill confirms, or a vertical kill throw rather, in combination with a burst movement option that kills.
Yes.
It just makes all those high percent last stock situations so much more threatening, because a single loss, there's no way to take a weak hit, and there's hits in that down smash as Esam closes out game number 2.
Yeah, and I mean, for Esam, saw the fist pump there, and I mean, that didn't look that close, but I think for Esam, it's more so just kind of getting over this this Samus, the Samus matchup in general, right? And I know you said earlier that you know, some people would say that Pikachu wins the matchup, but for Esam, you know, taking that loss versus Icy Mist at SmashCon after taking out and winning a tournament over MKLeo at Glitch, right? It was a big deal. So I think for Esam, it's more so just like studying and preparing for this Samus matchup, and it really coming to fruition.
Yeah. Did not want to let that happen again. I mean, good stuff. Headshot was looking solid. I think did not perhaps get the value out of this, some of those ledge trap situations that he would have hoped for. Esam obviously being evasive as well, not putting himself in that situation to begin with.